I wasn't out there. I wasn't out there being no hoe or getting it from anybody else.
That's what you say.
So
That's what you say. The proof is in the pudding, honey. The proof is in the pudding.
That you always want to be in the pudding, or we won't be in this predicament where that's your child.
3 years ago, we met a woman named Heidi whose family was being torn apart over cheating accusations by her boyfriend, John. John was so convinced that Heidi was being unfaithful that he was denying all 3 of their children. Watch this.
Every time me and my boyfriend John get into an argument, he runs back to his family, and I am sick of it. The only thing John is good at is denying not 1, not 2, but all 3 of my children.
When did this all start?
It's been going on for 4 years, but we have 3 children out of it now. It's time for him to grow up.
So you think those 3 kids look like him?
I absolutely do. They look just like him.
Why are you so certain all 3 do not belong?
Maury, we have a very, very rocky relationship. It's a breakup and makeup.
I guess so. I mean, you guys are in, you're out, you're in, you're out. How long has this been? For how many years?
4 years.
4 years.
4 years too long.
We break up, she comes back, she's not though. It's like it's a breakup.
I just do.
In the case of 2-year-old Jalicia, 1-year-old Alessandra, 2-month-old John Jr., you are the father. So joining us now from Fulton, New York, is Heidi and her now husband, John. Guess what after that show? Heidi and John's relationship improved dramatically. They even got married. Unfortunately, that happiness was short-lived because guess what? Once again, John believes Heidi is cheating. In fact, they now have a new daughter, number 4 child, named Liliana, who John has demanded a paternity test for. So, Heidi, you and John were good after the show. Now you have to bring him back all over again?
It's a constant ongoing thing with him. My daughter Liliana is almost 2. It's an ongoing thing. One day it's his, one day it's not. And the whole fact of the matter is my daughter is definitely his, and he needs to get over it and man up and stop being a little boy about grown adult situations.
After the show, after you showed him that he was the father of your 3 kids, I would hope that he wouldn't, ever again accuse you of cheating and not being the father.
I completely agree. But the problem with him is he has his own insecurities, so he has to sit here and act as though, my daughter's not his.
You put us in this situation.
Oh, I put us in that situation. Explain to me how I put us
in this situation.
Okay, I'm confused.
What do you mean?
At that. Enlighten me.
How are you confused? What is there be confusion about? This is not our first rodeo.
Why has she put you in this situation? What has she done?
She's out making me out to be the bad guy, Maury. She acts like everything is perfect. After the show last time, everything was good. We got married. I thought everything from the past was under the rug, and now here we are again. She's right back into her own ways.
What's her own ways? Tell me.
Hanging out with her exes. We get into a small breakup. She's running around, posting pictures on social media, running back to them for a shoulder to cry on.
Hanging out with my exes. The fact of the matter is you have trust issues. I can hang out with whoever I want to. That doesn't mean that I'm cheating on you or out there being a hoe. It means that I have friends.
You can have male friends.
Listen, they were my friends before they were my lovers. And now they're my exes. You're my lover now. But the problem is you need to man up and accept that Liliana is your daughter.
I guess we're going to find out today, aren't we?
Yeah, we're definitely going to find out. But what I don't understand is, John, you were saying this 3 years ago. I mean, you were doing this the first time around.
I was, and I thought we moved past it, Maury, and we're right back in the situation. Every time we get into a small argument, she gets the same thing over and over.
We're not in a situation. You're in a situation with yourself.
You put me in this situation.
You need to grow up. You need to grow up. You need to understand that I am your wife. That is your daughter. That is your last daughter, and understand the fact of the matter. Stop being a little boy and be a man.
Here's the thing. Do you put fuel on the fire by, having relationships? I'm not saying sexual, relationships with your exes?
I wouldn't say that I put fuel on the fire at all. I would say that I have friends, and I'm allowed to have friends. That doesn't mean that I'm an unfaithful wife. That doesn't mean that I was an unfaithful girlfriend. That means that I have other friends, and he's just going to have to deal with that fact of the matter. But that has no play in the parts of our child. My daughter is his daughter.
You love that little girl?
Absolutely, with all my heart, Maury.
You think you're a good father to all 4 of them?
Absolutely.
Is that right, Heidi? Is he a good father?
He is a good father, but it's time for him to be a better father, a better man. Treat me with respect. I want my dignity back.
So
I'm
you
not
gotta
out
earn your
here being a
respect.
hoe on him.
So
So
Hei-
he needs to just recognize that.
Things get so bad that two things happen on a regular basis. What are they?
He has to go sleep on the couch because he's not going to be sleeping in my bed talking about his daughter. It's not his daughter. We don't have that. I don't have that time for that. And then he goes around denying his daughter when he chooses to, or when he feels the freedom to do that and hang out with his family and deny my child.
Did you guys break up for a while when you were 6 months pregnant?
We did break up for a while, but I wasn't promiscuous. I wasn't out there. I wasn't out there being no hoe or getting it from anybody else.
That's what you say.
So
That's what you say. The proof is in the pudding, honey. The proof is in the pudding. That's
that
what
you
say.
always want to be in the pudding, or we wouldn't be in this predicament where that's your child. Hello.
I hear you.
I bet you do, because you begged to have Liliana. Let's not act like you didn't beg to have Liliana.
Yes, I did.
And then want to be out here
I absolutely did.
Liliana
And now look at us.
denying Liliana.
I did, and now look at us.
Look at us.
What am I seeing when I look at you?
We're seeing a couple that wants to be happy, but
I'm a woman
ways
who's
in-
tired, and I'm a woman who wants to see him be a father 100%. 7
I am
days
a father
week, not
100%.
6
I
days
am a
a
father
week,
100%.
No, I ain't even got 24/7 for you to argue the matter anymore. You think you're gonna be sleeping on the couch? You're gonna be sleeping somewhere else.
we're gonna figure it out, ain't we?
What's it like sleeping on the couch?
It's all right. You know, Maury, it's being married, you know. I mean,
Being married is respecting your wife.
Let me ask you this. If my result is that you are Liliana's father, is all this going to stop?
yes, Maury, I'm gonna do all my best in my own power to get the negative thoughts and all that out of my brain.
You're going to let it go?
I'm gonna need Heidi to change as well, though.
Yeah, I was going to ask Heidi about that. Heidi, if I read the result that you think I'm going to read, are you going to, maybe pare down whatever relationship you have with exes and exes' family members and things like that?
I will definitely try to, but if he can't learn to let his situations go, I'll be letting him go. And that's just what it's gonna be.
Do you think that you kind of use your relationships with your exes and your exes' family members just to piss him off?
Absolutely not. I think I have a relationship is a
No,
friendship.
absolutely
and I
not.
think
She does
he
that
uses
because
it
there's
to
still
his
love there.
advantage to
There's still
deny
love there. That's why
Liliana.
she does that.
Oh, boy.
If he stopped listening to his family so much and listened to his wife, then we wouldn't even have those problems to
I hear
begin
you.
with.
Yeah, you showed me signs yourself. Like, come on, man. You still got the past family in your life that you still consider family. But what about my family?
So
We're married,
what?
right?
They're my friends.
We're married,
They're my
right?
friends.
We're married, right?
Maybe if you were there 7 days a week instead of 6, being a whole father, then I would be in your face and not theirs. How about that?
You want to be my wife, right? You need to act like that with my family.
Absolutely. That's not a lie there, but I could be your
All
wife
right,
and be
all right,
friends with other
so
people.
why not put your
I don't
ex's
have to
family on
just
the
be
back
your
burner
friend
and accept
your
mine?
wife. Sorry.
Accept my family.
Is this the way it is every single day? I'd go nuts. All right, here we go. In the case of 2-year-old Liliana, John, you are the father. And you are
What
the
he
father
said,
of this,
you heard it, right?
of these
You heard what he
4
said.
kids,
I
John.
heard
You
it.
heard what he said.
I heard
You
it.
are
So
the father.
You had to be a man to make
Thank you,
her.
Maury.
I
Thank
had
you,
the
Maury.
balls to
Thank you,
man up
Maury.
and do what you gotta do.
You are not the father.